You don't have to hop on a plane to get some sun, sea or sand. Some are reachable simply by hopping on a train. One hour from Fenchurch Street and a little longer from Liverpool Street, Southend's not a place to dismiss for a seaside escape. Just a short walk from the station, there are amusement parks as well as a host of arcades, cafes, restaurants and galleries to keep you entertained. With 7 miles of coastline and award-winning beaches, you'll be surprised just how much there is to see and do. Of course, you can't go to Southend and not see the jewel in its crown, the longest pleasure pier in the world. Take the pier railway 1.34 miles to the end of the pier and be rewarded with superb views back to dry land, as well as a working RNLI station, gift shop and the Royal Pavilion. Getting a train from Portsmouth couldn't be easier, the trip taking just over an hour and a half from Waterloo. Did you know Portsmouth is technically an island, and is also the only island city in England? A short walk from the station or an even shorter trip on the hover bus, and you will come to Clarence Pier. With arcade machines, rides and mini golf. A short walk from Clarence Pier and you will find the square tower, built in 1494 in one of the oldest parts of the fortifications of Portsmouth. Follow the Portsmouth City Wall to the Round Tower. Here you can walk through the fort, taking in the views across Portsmouth Harbour, from atop the Round Tower, looking out to Gosport and the Isle of Wight. Walk the other direction along the Clarence Esplanade and Southend seafront and you will find the city's second pier, the South Parade Pier. If you have time, grab the hovercraft over to the Isle of Wight and back. The journey takes just 10 minutes. Portsmouth is rich in maritime history, and this is apparent nearly everywhere you look. But none more so than the Portsmouth Historic Dockyard, where you will find the Mary Rose and the HMS Victory, amongst others. And you cannot not notice the Spinnaker Tower, the symbol of the city. The 170 metres high landmark is an observation tower that gives you unparalleled views of the historical harbour and Portsmouth city centre. Heading to Bournemouth for a sunny day at the beach is not as hard as you think, with trains to Bournemouth taking just under 2 hours from London. There's something for everyone in Bournemouth, with each section of the beach offering a different experience. Head to Pier Approach for fun family-friendly activities. The seafront is also home to an IMAX cinema, oceanarium and lots of restaurants. Without a doubt, Bournemouth's biggest drawcard has to be the long, beautiful sandy beach. In fact, there's around 10 miles of beaches, as well as amusement arcades, chip shops and ice cream stores. The upper central and lower gardens run through the centre of town and date back to the Victorian era. Filled with flower beds, lawns and trees, with a small river running through them, these Grade 2 listed gardens are the perfect place for a walk. There's also a second pier here. Boscombe Pier opened in 1889 and has extended and been renovated since then. It's a popular destination for tourists as well as locals. I can't talk about UK seasides and not mention Brighton. When taking a day trip from Brighton from London, there are several London stations you can depart from, taking just 1 hour. Start your day shopping at North Lane, a maze of old narrow alleyways. North Lane is a bohemian heaven, where you will find second-hand furniture, ornaments, vintage clothes and vinyl, just to name a few. Brighton's Royal Pavilion is a must-see on your Brighton day trip. Built for George IV as his seaside retreat, this is Brighton's jewel in the crown and a visual Turkish delight. Inside is even more exotic, with Chinese opulence and silk paintings. This is the ultimate seaside pad. Head for the seaside on Brighton's famous Pebble Beach. Under the promenade stores, small shops sell crafts and original pieces by local artists. Experience Brighton's best views by far with British Airways i360. Gently glide up 450 feet in a spacious glass viewing pad. Here you can spot many of Brighton's landmarks, artworks on rooftops, wind farms, and the expansive stretch of coast all the way from the Seven Sisters Cliffs to the Isle of Wight. Of course, one of the most famous landmarks is Brighton Pier. A quintessential Victorian British pier, with funfair, slot machines, candy floss and fish and chips. This is an essential part of your Brighton day trip. And if you still have time, jump on the Vaux Electric Railway, the first public electric railway in the world. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please remember to like and subscribe, it means a lot. Thanks for watching.